All right, so the first one, of course, Best Picture. We got 8 movies this year nominated. We got Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. So out of those 8, I guess if we want to discuss a little bit too about this, but out of those 8, what are your thoughts on them, and then what is your prediction for who's going to take this one home?
I think probably I'm leaning between Roma and Stars Born. Probably go either way. Um, yeah, I mean, look, definitely two movies on there that had absolutely no business being there, and then one that was kind of on there, but they definitely make a stronger case. Not seen Bohemian Rhapsody, but both the critic and yeah, I mean, both the critic response to it was not great, but I think even people who enjoyed it realized it probably wasn't the best movie. It was a fun movie with great music and
A great performance by
but
Rami Malek. Yep.
I didn't really hear best picture or I didn't get best picture kind of people that I talked to or heard from. Vice, we both saw it, of course, a few weeks ago. Weren't I mean, we liked it, but I certainly didn't think it was
No.
any really any year. It's just kind of not for me that level of movie.
Yep.
Also, when there were probably better options. Um, and then obviously Black Panther, which um, I didn't think it was the best superhero movie of the year. Even get a Best Picture nominee with that, but I mean the Oscars is becoming just pretty much popularity contest. They just kind of followed suit. Golden Globes, and I mean the way they're trying to have it both ways. They're trying to promote a movie like Roma. It's a foreign movie, fairly not unknown.
Fairly small.
It has a lot of marketing attention, but in terms of the production of it, there's no it's not big names. It's not a big. They like Roma, and then they're also promoting like Black Panther, two major audience hits. So it's weird.
Yeah.
What do you think for favorites though?
Uh, like a prediction, you mean? Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's tough. Like, I agree with you that Bohemian Rhapsody has no business being there. Um, but you know what? I think people are underestimating it a little bit. Especially given that I know that Golden Globes doesn't have a lot of influence, but given that Rami Malek and Bohemian Rhapsody did so well at the Golden Globes, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's a contender. I don't know if I would predict that they'd win. I think I'm gonna go with you on this one. I think it's either Roma or A Star Is Born ultimately, but I would put Bohemian Rhapsody in there at third. Um, Black Panther. I mean, with this movie, it's there. It's nominated for Best Picture for kind of what it stands for and what it symbolizes more than the actual film itself, I think. And that's the ultimate problem that
yeah,
a lot of people have within. Like you said, a lot of people don't even believe it's the best superhero movie of the year, and it's nominated for Best Picture of the year. Um, so and you know what? I mean, good. I mean, for comic book fans, this is awesome stuff that a comic book movie is finally nominated for Best Picture. And to be honest, I mean, out of all the comic book movies that have come out, maybe except for The Dark Knight, if you want to include those, but out of all the ones that come out, Black Panther is probably the best one to get nominated. For again, what it stands for. But yeah, that would be my problem with it. Is that it's not the film that's nominated, it's more of what the film stands for and what it symbolizes, which is, of course, important, but I don't know that that should be the main kind of, criteria for a Best Picture nomination. And lastly, Vice. I don't, I don't know. I mean, like you said, I think we both liked it, but it's not a Best Picture. I mean, if you compare The Big Short to Vice, I mean, there's such a stark difference between the two. And Big Short got nominated for Best Picture, and it didn't win. I don't think Vice will win, but I don't know. I don't know how you can get Vice, nominated for this one as well. But anyways, those are my thoughts on that one. I also think, like you said, in a year where there were some other picks that could have been there, it's interesting that they only went with 8. Was that surprising to you as well?
I don't know. I think, yeah, I mean, they probably could have expanded the field. I mean, there was definitely some other ones that, I mean, First Man obviously had a lot of about obviously a while ago, but I think it probably still maybe the favorite. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of. I was more surprised at some of the picks,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, they definitely could have gone 10. I'm not sure why they. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. So that's Best Picture. So I think consensus here is Roma and A Star Is Born from us. So there you go. Hopefully one of those two will win, and we can say that we were right on that one.